Good morning, it's 5:30 on a Tuesday morning. So I've been wanting to do this for quite a while actually. I want to film a day in the life of what I do. So a day in the life of a boxing for fitness instructor. So I just want to be really interesting just to see, because my job is very, very demanding, both physically and mentally, because physically I'm holding pads most of the day. My first class is at 6:30, so in about an hour's time. That's not so bad obviously from my point of view as far as physicality, because I obviously just instruct the class. Of course I'll demonstrate the combos, but actually the clients are at a point now where they sort of tend to know what the combos are anyway. But then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got four one-to-ones today, which isn't too bad. On an average day it can be anywhere between 5 and 7 one-to-ones, or 2-to-ones, 3-to-ones sometimes. Those are the ones that are really physically demanding, because I've got to obviously hold pads for the client for the whole hour session or 45-minute session, depending on what it is. So anyway, so what I do first is normally, to be fair, so I'm proper old school. These are, look, dog-eared as you can tell, but these are my class plans. These are just some of my class plans, by the way. So obviously I need a class plan. So at the moment I've been running my classes at the old school strength and conditioning and old school strength and performance for around about 3 months now, actually about 3 months. So most of the clients have been with me since the start. But there are, of course, like any class, varying levels. Sorry, it's 5:30 in the morning, I'm croaky. Varying levels of abilities, which is like every class. So obviously when I'm planning and looking at, you know, the exercises I'm asking people to do, I need to make sure that I cater for everybody. It's quite hard sometimes when you've got a class full of people that are quite advanced, and then you might have just 1 or 2 members that are still, you know, sort of moderate or intermediate or beginner, because then it becomes quite interesting when when you're trying to pair somebody up, because most of the class we pair people up, one person pads, one person boxes. So it is quite hard sometimes. I do have to be a bit mindful as an instructor. You have to be mindful that you're catering for everybody. Anyway, so it's 5:30. I've just gone now. I'm about to head off to run my first class. Once I've done the class, I'm lucky enough I get a little bit of a break. I get about 45 minutes in between. Then I've got my first one-to-one. So I'll catch you back at the gym once I finish my first class. Catch you in a minute. So it's 8:45 AM and I'm now heading back to the gym, old school strength and conditioning in St Neots, to train my first one-to-one client. So I'll see you there. Jab, jab, cross, snap it out, good. Jab, jab, cross, yeah? Snap it out, snap, snap, snap. Yeah, good. Yeah, try and lose that dragging noise. so morning sessions are done the class this morning, and just finished 2 one-to-ones, just about to go back inside, and we've got our lunchtime class about to start, and that is 12 till 1. There's going to be 6 people here, so just waiting for them to all arrive, and then after I've done the one-to-one, I'm actually going to shoot off and have a very rare break. I'm going to go meet my daughter and have some lunch at a nice Italian, which will be, it doesn't happen every lunchtime, it doesn't happen every day, by the way, so but I want to film this and keep it as real as it possibly is, so that's what's going to happen in a minute.
Really like you to do this.
Okay, right, so I'm here with Charlene. I'm just going to ask her a few questions. I'm just going to ask her why she comes to my boxing classes, and I want her to give a real answer, okay? So Charlene, boxing, why boxing?
Absolutely love it. I mean, you get a total beasting when you're coming into Lee's sessions. But
that's a good thing though, right?
It's good. It's a good thing. I mean, you walk out absolutely shattered, but I love the energy. I love the physicality. I love the fact that Lee's always pushing you. It really improves your fitness, but also it wants you to work on your fitness outside of us because you get more out of the sessions. And there's so much to learn. It's never boring. I've got a super low boredom threshold. Good. And with boxing, there's never, ever a dull moment. There's so much to learn. It's brilliant. Love
Good.
it.
And one thing I think that Charlene's sort of hit on is that she wants me to train her like she's going to fight, although she doesn't actually want to box. She wants to train like she's going to fight. So that's kind of where we're at, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
So
we're getting to that level, aren't we?
I started the sessions, I can't remember how long I've been doing them, since you started.
2 or 3 months, I reckon.
Yeah, 2 or 3 months now. So I'm doing the group sessions
yeah.
because they're great and it's a really good vibe, but I also do one-to-one sessions with Lee, and that's really wanting to focus on the technique and learn how to do it properly.
Yeah.
And as I said, I've got no intentions of fighting, but I want to train as if I'm going to fight, so just, push you harder
improve,
all the time. Yeah, absolutely.
Good. All right, thank you, Charlene. Let's go in and get beasted.
Great.
Lunge! Good. Good, step in. So just in the car, I've just finished my morning, so I've had a class, 6:30 a.m. class, 2 one-to-ones, and I've just finished my 12:45, 1 o'clock class. So it's lunchtime now. As I said before, I don't always get a chance to go and have a nice lunch. Normally it's lunch on the go, a sandwich, a wrap, sometimes if I pre-make something and take it with me. The kind of job that I do, you don't really get a chance to eat properly during the day. You're on the go. I've had a couple of smoothies with peanut, I've got some protein powder, oat milk, crunchy peanut butter scooped in, and then the bananas and blend it up. It's really, really nice. I have that in between clients. So I'm going to go meet Summer now. I'm going to quickly catch up on my social media. So doing this job, you're just on the go continuously. I have about 3 showers a day, sometimes 4, because obviously I am on the go so much, getting hot and sweaty. It's 22 and a half, 23 degrees now. So yeah, quite a warm day. So yeah, so I'm going to head off. I'm going to go to Latista in Letchworth, really nice Italian restaurant. Me and my daughter used to go to all the time. We haven't been there for a long time, well, since before lockdown. So I'm looking forward to that. And when I get there, I'll catch up with you in the restaurant and see you in a bit. Going to starter?
Yeah, I don't know, are you?
I might do, yeah. Might go for it, I might. So I've gone for the spaghetti carbonara. What have you gone for, Summer?
Hawaiian pizza.
Nice. Enjoy. Okay, so last one-to-one. Well, it's actually a 4-to-1. Actually, excuse my phone buzzing. It's actually a 4-to-1. Just about to head there now. I've had lunch. My phone's going off. This is what happens. Social media just kicks off. I've been for lunch with my daughter Summer. That was lovely. We had a really nice Italian meal. I'm completely stuffed, and honestly, I could just go to sleep right now. It is 10 to 4 on Tuesday, so the same day. I'm about to go and train. It's a really nice group actually. It's a dad, 2 sons and a stepson, so the 4 of them, so 4-to-1. Obviously I just get them to pad up, punch pad. So they're good fun actually, real good fun. So I'll catch you back at the gym in about 5 minutes. See you there. Good. Good. 10 seconds, keep going. 5 seconds. Okay. Okay, so I'm back from what can only be described as an absolute beast of a day. I've been at this since 5:30 this morning. I've just got back. I'm losing my voice actually already, but I'm just got back. It's now 5 o'clock, pretty much 5 p.m. I'm about to, sorry, 6 p.m. Apologies, 6 p.m. I'm about to jump in the shower because I've literally been in these clothes since 5:30 this morning. Then I'm going to have a shower. Then I'm going to quickly grab a very small bite to eat, just some carbohydrates. Then I've got to head to Letchworth Garden City to go and do my own class. So this is how my Tuesday's been. I started at 5:30 this morning. I've done 2 classes and I've had 5 one-to-ones. Well, officially 5, but the last one was a 4-to-1. There was 4 people there, but 5 in the process, 5 one-to-ones. So a really busy day, and then I'm going to go and train myself with my own personal coach, Lauren Parker. Lauren Parker is awesome. Listen, what I do is only a scratch on the surface of what Lauren does. Lauren's a professional boxer. She's absolutely amazing. In fact, she's the person that inspired me to do what I do, actually. So massive shout out to Lauren Parker. Follow her on social media. She is amazing. She's just signed a deal with a promotional company, a new management, and to promote her, a new management company that are going to promote her to big things in the world of female boxing. So follow her if you can. So yeah, quick shower, head there, and then I'm going to get trained myself. So it's now time for the trainer to get trained. Her classes are absolutely brutal, but they are amazing. There's anywhere between 12 to 18 of us in the room at the same time, and it's an absolute killer session, but I wouldn't miss it. So catch you in a minute. Water, probably the most important thing. Believe me, when you go to Lauren Parker's boxing classes, you need a couple of these because she's a beast and she beasts you. Water, boxing wraps, Box Raw, amazing brand actually, good product. Paddy Wads, shout out to Glenn Holmes at Box and Burn Academy, amazing pads, not cheap though. Expensive but really worth it. Great pads. The gloves are already in the car. Speed rope. And a very important item, towel. So that is it. I've literally just walked in the front door. It is bang on 9:30. So I've literally been out of the house since 5:30 this morning. To say I'm shattered is an understatement. I'm bright red because I've actually cooled down. It's been nearly an hour since I finished my boxing class with Lauren. Again, amazing session, brutal. But this literally is, so obviously it's a snippet. You know, clearly, obviously I can't film everything that I do during the day. but today has been about just sort of filming a basic day in the life of what it's like to be a boxing for fitness instructor. As I said, obviously, you know, me going for lunch and having an hour and maybe nearly an hour and a half out is very, very rare, but I wanted to keep it real, keep it as it is. So that was obviously a nice treat for me to do that and go meet my daughter. So normally, as I said, it's a sandwich on the go, a wrap or a sandwich or something that I've made that I take with me. But I've been training since 5:30. Came back to my last one-to-one, came back here for 6, had a shower, and then went straight back out pretty much again. Been to my own class, just finished my own class. Excuse me, Lauren kindly filmed a little bit of footage. I haven't looked back at it yet, so it'd be interesting to have a look. I look like a fried tomato in it. I'm bright red, like puffing, really tired tonight. Again, I want to keep this as real as it is. I'm not going to lie, I probably don't look particularly great on camera. I was really struggling in that class. My shoulders, my forearms, everything aches from holding pads all day for the last 2 days. So anyway, it is what it is, and yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. It's a day in the life of a boxing and fitness instructor, a job I very much enjoy, by the way. I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. It is just a very demanding, physically demanding job. Today has been a particularly busy day. Tomorrow I start about 8 AM, so not too bad, so I do get a bit of a lay-in tomorrow. And I will probably finish about 6 PM tomorrow, so it's a bog standard day tomorrow, so that's fine. And but then Thursday it goes back to 5:30 start, and I actually finish about 8:30, 9 o'clock Thursday. Friday I don't finish till 8 o'clock, and then I work Saturday. So it's a very long week. Just for anyone that doesn't, some people honestly don't believe me. They're like, Lee, surely you do have more spare time than you say you do, and surely you don't work that many hours. I really do. This is the reality of it. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. It's a little snippet into my life, a little snippet into what it's like to be a boxing for fitness instructor, and I hope you've enjoyed. Take care.